Oh look, we got some stuff in here too. Tetris Plus. I see Caesar's Palace down there. Area 51 for 20 bucks back there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is right now for you. I want to welcome you to the latest episode of Thrifting Throwdown. If you're brand new to the series, this is episode number 35 of the show, all about adding video games to my collection on the cheap. We're not going online and paying eBay prices. We're not going to game stores and paying top price. We are going out to thrift shops, flea markets, you name it, looking for the absolute best deals on video games and trying to pay about $2 to $3 per game, if at all possible. Is that even legal? And if you've been following Thrifting Throwdown, you know that despite the rising inflation, despite the skyrocketing game price market, I am still out here having success and picking up games super cheap on the thrifting trail. So let's take a look at where my collection stands after my most recent trip. You know I've been adding a ton of games recently, so my game collection has grown rapidly, and many of them I picked up super cheap thrifting, just like I'm about to do today. Before we get into the thrifting though, pretty please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Subscribing lets you stay up to date on the channel, and you can follow along for every episode of Thrifting Throwdown, whether it's 1,200 games, 1,300 games, 10,000 games, you're gonna be here for every single one. And if you join my tag team by hitting that subscribe button, you're gonna get to hang out with a really great group of people, because I've got some really awesome people down in the comments. So be sure to drop a comment down below and say hello, because everyone's super friendly and they love talking about thrifting and video games. And while you're dropping a comment and hitting that subscribe button, do not forget to hit the like button, because it lets me know that you enjoyed the video, but even more importantly, it lets other people know that it's a video that they might like checking out as well. So be sure to hit that like button for me. And one quick reminder before we hit the road, at the end of the video, be sure to stay tuned, because you will get to see my absolute best thrifts of the day. So be sure to stay tuned until the end, because you do not want to miss that. And with that out of the way, I've got a fun one planned for us today. I am going to all new thrift stores that I've never been to before. So this is going to be a completely new experience for me and for you. So strap in, stay tuned, and let's get ready for Thrifting Throwdown. Oh yeah. Little Spider-Man, Troll. Those are cool. So I just went through their DVDs. They had Chicken Blaster, this little cardboard copy, a complete, and then U-Draw Studio. I didn't see any other games over there. I don't know if there were more games earlier or not, but I got here pretty late, so surprised I at least got two. I'm looking through these books to see if there's any games mixed in, but not having any luck so far. Plus, like I said, I'm here pretty late, so I think everything's getting picked through already. Pretty big rummage sale though. Not bad. Super Mario Galaxy bag. Someone wrote on it though. Oh yeah, it's crusty. But that was official Nintendo 2010. All right, that was a pretty cool little rummage sale. Even though I got there late, they still had a few things, especially these two games. And the best part about these, they only cost $1. And I think that's probably the best part about going to a rummage sale. Like, the prices are pretty ridiculous compared to almost anywhere else. Like, you're not gonna get games like this for $1 anywhere else. So I'm pretty hyped about that. How do you guys think I did? Oh, that's cool. Little Gotham jail.
And their kids, they have Dominic.
Whoops. Gotta go pick up whatever I dropped.
Oh, that's a load-bearing candy cane, you clumsy oaf!
Got this neat little Tetris game here for $8. It's the year on that, 2018. So pretty new, but that's still kind of cool to look at.
So, but Chris, like, did you ever see Major League? Yeah. So that's pretty much why Chris wanted.
Oh, look, we got some PS3 games. $8. $8. They did say everything is 20% off. Alright, I'm gonna dig through a little bit more and see if there was more than these. I found one more game mixed in. This one is definitely getting picked up. This looks cool as heck. Let me make sure it's in there before I say that. Yep, complete. No price on it though, so I gotta figure out what this is being priced at. I might see if I can get all of them for bulk price.
Okay, so it's $15.90.
All right, I think that's one of my coolest scores in a while. I got all 3 of these PS3 games, including Folklore, which I'm hoping has some good value, for $15 total. She was able to do a little bit of a bulk discount on that. I know they were doing 20% off, so I think it would have been like, I don't know, like 16. So I think I might have got $1 off. So technically 5 per is a little higher than what I want to spend, but they're super clean looking. I've never been up to this particular thrift store before, and I actually had a hard time finding it in this little shopping center. I drove around the parking lot like 3 times before I even stopped. So yeah, really glad I did though, because I'm hyped about this Folklore pickup. We got a boxed Guitar Hero gaming controller. Or just the controller, I should say. It's pretty neat. $10. That doesn't seem too bad, all things considered. I'm not picking it up though. I'm gonna leave this behind. So it's gonna be sitting here for one of you guys to come get.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
I'm looking through the DVDs here and I'm not seeing anything. I'm not even seeing Wii Fit mixed in. This place is barren in terms of games. Well, we got Viva Rock Vegas though.
Universal Pictures invites you to a world before time, before civilization, before America's favorite Stone Age family was a family.
Bonnie, tonight we shower.
I found the CD section. They've got a few things here, some PC stuff. So Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Got that for PS1 recently. What else did I see? Oh, Trivial Pursuit Millennium Edition. It's so hard to get these back in. Was there one more? What did I see? I forget. I thought there was one more game in here. Scanning. Oh, not really a game, but Money Math. Well, yeah, technically a game. Money Math. There you go. All the green tags on the edge are tripping me up. I keep thinking they're greatest hits tags for the PlayStation. Let's see, Arthur's Thinking Games, Mickey Mouse Club, or sorry, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Nothing there. Nothing there. One more pile here. Well, looks like Simpsons aren't the only ones singing the blues right now. All right, just leaving that Goodwill. I did ask the cashier, you know, what's the scoop there? Do you get any video games in? And she said, no, not really. And when they do, they usually send them away. They have like an online Goodwill auction site. So sounds like pretty much all the rural Goodwills in my area are doing that. So not necessarily going to have a lot of luck looking at these, you know, off the beaten trail Goodwills, which is unfortunate, but hey, it's about the journey, not the destination. I got to see some cool stuff today. Got to visit some new stores I haven't been to. And I did score some games at some other stores, so not a total loss today. Take a quick look at the book, see if there's any games or anything decent mixed in. You never know. Oh, there we go, NTSC. This doesn't look good. If it's only 49 cents, I might grab it and try to clean it up. Deer hunt challenge, which you see all the time. Also got Jewel Quest over here. This toy section is looking rough. I don't think I've ever seen a toy section this small before at a thrift store. This is it. This is the whole section. I got some board games. Anyone here a fan of Mousetrap?
The first to capture everyone else's mouse is the winner. Just turn the crank and snap the plank and boot the marble right down the chute. Now watch it roll and hit the pole and knock the ball in the rubbered up tub, which flips the man into the pan. The trap is set. Here comes the net. Ouch! Mousetrap. I guarantee it's the craziest trap you'll ever see. I knew you were a winner. Mousetrap from Milton Bradley.
All right, found the DVDs. See if there's anything mixed in. We got a bunch of VHS down here. We do have a few games up here. Scarface for PS2, $1.99. That's pretty good. What else do we got? TK5, Madden. Wow, that's really rough looking. Battlefield. Cool play. Bratz the movie. And then of course another Wii Fit.
That's it. Feel the burn.
Alright, I pulled these off to the side to look at them a little closer since there's a woman over there spending 100 hours looking at adult diapers. Alright, that looks good. This feels empty. That is not the Bratz game. That looks like the Bratz movie.
This summer, 4 inseparable friends are about to discover
High school. You stupid cheerleader! You did not just say that!
rats.
Alright, do I take this? I mean, the cover art looks pretty good. I think I'm still gonna take that. Missing the manual and something yellow on the disc. I might try to clean that off, but for $1.99, I'll take it. So this one's missing the, this one's missing the manual, this one's missing the manual and the game. Two of them were good. This one's good. This one's good. Yeah, that's a movie in there, but I'll take the case still. All right, I got a few quarters. What should I get? Treasure chest. That's pretty interesting. Slimy goo. Squishy junk food. A monkey. Or we got candy. Honestly, I gotta gamble on this one. What would I want from here? Maybe the dice? I don't know. Let's try it. Now that I figure out how to do this with one hand. All right, here's the big reveal. Oh, I got a ring. There we go, I got a Green Lantern ring.
He's got no Green Lantern.
Apologies in advance. I've got vending machine gum in my mouth and it's very hard to chew. But I picked up 4 games, paid $4, which is a really great price, so that worked out really nicely. I got a discount because they were missing the manual, missing the game on the one. So I will take that every day. Not bad. Well, I found the toys. Oh, bags of dice. This place is pretty big. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Still gotta figure out where the DVDs and the games would be, though. Wow, 10 cents for VCR tapes. That's pretty good. Oh, and here are the DVDs. Hard Truck 2.
Stop the vehicle at once.
Green will go to 50 and a new color will come on. Also, every Tuesday, the whole store's 25% off.
All right, I'm gonna look through and see if I can find some games tucked in here.
Mondays, women's clothes.
Just looked through all these trays of CDs. The only thing I saw in here that was like remotely like a game was this. But it's like a multimedia reference disc. It's not really even a game, so nothing there. I found this little tote. It does have a few games mixed in, so Swap Force. We Fit Again.
That's it. Feel the burn.
Let's see if this is in the case. Yeah, not bad.
$3.17.
I was just about ready to write that place off, and then I found those games. So, as you can see, I did score 1 game there, thankfully. It wasn't a total bust. But I think we've done enough thrifting for today. I might stop at like one more Goodwill if I get the energy, but I think we've got a pretty good haul for today, so let's hit the road. Got some cool old stuff here. Game of States, I guess. That's some old stuff. Wow. All right, where do I need to go thrifting next? Oh, it's not gonna spin. We'll just say here. Australia it is. All right, how cool is this huge Reese's thing? That's freaking massive. That's probably like 5 feet tall. Okay, I was just walking by and I saw this. Oh, it's a mini Sega Genesis. 2013. This looks like an original controller though. Doesn't have a price on it. I don't really need a Sega controller, but it's still cool to see. Some CDs and stuff for us to look through, see if there's anything mixed in. I doubt it though. What is that? Aaron Carter? Nope, that's not a game. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I love walking around places like this because there's literally stuff everywhere. Like, no matter what corner you turn, you're gonna find something. There we go. Just like I said, The Rock, just bring it. Signed Rock picture, 39 bucks. Oh yeah. And Bonnie, the female pirate. I have never heard of this before. What in the world? As fierce a pirate as any man. Oh yeah, I've got some games sitting out. $3 for Soul Calibur. It's got the book. It's like really beat up, but it's complete, so I could just case upgrade that. Samurai Warriors. I'm gonna skip this one though, because it's got a label on it, but it's pretty cool. $3, yes. I love the Dynasty Warriors games. I'm gonna assume this is by the same company. Yeah, Koei. Guitar Hero, Halo, Driver, Just Dance, Medal of Honor, and ATV Kings. I mean, I'll take these 3. That's not bad. They still got the overpriced Atari stuff in the case too. $144 for that game. I cannot believe that. Oh look, we got some stuff in here too. Tetris Plus. I see Caesar's Palace down there. Area 51 for $20 back there. I'm gonna grab some of these $3 games that are in here. So Tetris Plus for 15. Ooh, 20 for Caesar's Palace.
It's also the original PlayStation Online disc.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Startup disc.
Nice, nice. I think most of these are PC games, so I'll probably go down that pile.
Okay.
And I think these are pretty much all PC games as well. I got a Nicktoons game.
Too hard to put up all the fans.
There's a lot of like coffee shop makers. Like there's an espresso machine over there and it has like a pressurizer and everything.
Like a real one? Yeah.
And they have a real coffee machine over too.
What do they have on that?
There's a coffee machine.
Yeah, it's probably like a commercial one.
It's like, yeah, it's a commercial. It's
Filming for that, I didn't want to interrupt your
no, it's all good. I don't mind.
review. Ooh, this is a good one.
What'd you find?
Guitar Hero Rock, the 80s.
Oh, yeah. That's
Need
not
for
bad.
Speed Most Wanted is good. It's one of the better ones. Bunch of Sim stuff.
Sleeping Dogs. That's a maybe.
Destroy All Humans. Every time someone else goes into this case, it's always like it's like things are falling over and all that.
Oh, and there's some games sitting way over there too.
There is some Wii games. There's some older Ataris, VHSs, yada yada.
Oh.
There's a couple PlayStation 3s in here.
Oh.
Oh
yeah, and I see you got PlayStation games sitting here too.
These are working NES controllers. This is pretty cool.
Nice.
Here.
I see some 64 controllers. This is a GameCube. All that third-party
I have no
GameCube.
idea what this is, but I thought it was kind of cool. Atari 5200.
Yeah, there you go. So that's like the console that came out after the 2600 and kind of flopped. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This I think is a controller extender. It's Pelican brand.
I think it's for the original Xbox, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. Looking at the plug.
Yeah. I mean, just a couple of like wireless gizmos.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's cool to look at. I think I'll pass on the controllers, but thank you for showing me. Holy crap, guys, I just left that general store. I don't know if you caught all of that. I can't remember how much I filmed or not, but I bought a massive freaking pile of games. I spent $60 damn on this. Definitely didn't plan on spending that much, but the kid in there was super helpful. He helped me out, went through, gave me some price breaks and stuff, and I picked up so many games, and I got them at a good price. So I am so hyped about this. I can't wait to get home and look at these with you because this is gonna be fun to go through. Dabamaniacs, we've successfully made it back to home base. Let's take a look at everything we picked up on this super awesome day of thrifting. First pickups of the day from that Rummage sale, and I paid only $1 for both of them. Granted, they don't have a ton of value, but $1 for 2 video games, that's a price you're not gonna beat. So do not sleep on Rummage sales. I have had so much success going to Rummage sales in the past where you can get like a whole bag of stuff super cheap. So huge fan of Rummage sales. Be sure to check those out in your area. From that little church thrift shop, I did pick up this copy of Skylander Swap Force on the Wii U, which I didn't realize it at the time, but I already have this game for the Wii U.
Nice work, genius!
So yeah, I won't be adding this one to the collection, especially since it has some writing on the case and I believe on the disc as well. So this is just an extra that I picked up by accident. Whoops. Moving right along to the Salval pickups, I gotta say, I have not had any luck at Salval recently. I mean, there's a Salval really close to my house. It's probably the closest thrift shop I could get to, but it does not ever have video games. I was just in there like a week ago and it had nothing at all.
Nothing at all! Nothing at all! Nothing at all!
So not only was I super surprised to find a bunch of games at that Salvation Army, but I found awesome games as well. So obviously this PlayStation 1 title, just an NHL title, nothing too special there. But this game has some decent value. This is a great pickup and the condition is amazing on this. It's got the manual complete, the cover art's great, the case is in perfect condition. This is a total freaking score. I have no idea how this ended up at a Salval, but I am so damn thankful for it. Battlefield 2, less value, and I believe this one was missing the manual, so that's a little bit disappointing, but as you can see, it was marked as $1.99. The other thing about that Salval, when I told the guy at the register that some of them were missing things on the inside, he actually discounted them, so I think I was supposed to be paying like $7 total for all this, and I ended up paying like $4. So that was really cool of him to do that. Certainly appreciated that. And then the last thing I picked up there was this Bratz the movie game, which funny enough has no manual on the inside. And instead of having the game, it has Bratz the movie. Bratz the movie has Bratz the movie. This Bratzception going on here. But yeah, the game actually has a little bit of value, so when I saw the case, I was like, yeah, I'll take the case anyway, because the case is in good condition, the cover art's in good condition. You know, maybe I'll find a manual in a game for this at some point. But until then, at least I can watch the Bratz movie. So who wants to have a little streaming party with me while we binge watch this Bratz movie sometime?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And now we've got 3 awesome pickups from that little tiny thrift shop. And the irony is I almost didn't go. I freaking was in the parking lot. I drove through it 2 times and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. And then for some reason I was like, hold on a second, let me check Google Images. And it showed the sign and I was like, wait a minute, that should be right there. And when I looked, the sign was like tucked in next to another sign. It was so easy to miss. But they had 3 freaking games and I got them for $15 total. And as I'm sure you can tell, these are good effing games, dude. This one is like a $70 game, I think. This one is like 30 or something. I just got this for $3.60 in the last episode, if you remember. So like this game has value and then this game is like a $10 to $15 game. And you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I got both of these games for the Xbox 360 last episode. That's weird, isn't it? I picked up the same 2 games at the same time on different consoles, like weeks apart. That's like some weird X-Files level stuff, is it not?
The truth is out there.
No! Oh, who'd have thought a whale could be so heavy? Cheese it, the fence!
But yeah, these are some really great pickups, especially Folklore. This game looks so freaking cool, dude. I am so hyped about this pickup. Like, this is exactly why you go out game thrifting, for finds like this. I got it for $5. That is the whole point of Thrifting Throwdown, my guys. Picking up games like this for $5. Stay tuned, hit subscribe, follow me on my journey because you're gonna see more hits like this coming up, hopefully, fingers crossed. If my luck is holding true, I'm gonna find these exact same games next week, so stay tuned for that. And now we can get into the pickups from that general store where I think I made out like a bandit because I picked up some banger titles. Like, just in these first few alone, these are some really cool games. I love the Dynasty Warriors series, and this is from the same makers. This is obviously a pretty cool racing game because it's got a bunch of different characters in it. I'm pretty sure it has Banjo-Kazooie in it, Sonic series. And then who doesn't love a good Soul Calibur game?
What are you doing? You want this?
Pache.
These are some good freaking scores for $3 a piece. So yeah, the condition on the cases could be better. I'm gonna actually case upgrade these because I think the cover art is fine and the cases are just dingy. These are gonna look awesome once I give them a little case upgrade. We also got 2 more Xbox 360 pickups from that same stop. We've got Alpha Protocol, the Espionage RPG, and Kane and Lynch Dead Men. Good little pickups. I think I ended up paying like $3 or $4 a piece for these because I did that bulk deal. Making out ahead on these, but these are not really special titles, nothing really to write home about. And then I've got these 2 pretty cool PS3 titles. I've got Doom 3 BFG Edition and Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. This title has some value. This is a really cool pickup. I can't believe they had this marked at $3. I mean, the pricing there is so strange, and the kid was even telling me, he's like, yeah, we don't really know what the price thing's at all the time. We're sort of using our best guess, and it was pretty clear, because like, those 3 360 games there marked for $3, this one marked for $3, those are probably the most valuable games I picked up there, and they were marked much less than some other really cheapo titles. Like, they have this copy of MASH for the Atari for $141, and that's like a $5 game. So they are all over the place. But the nice thing is they were willing to work with me on price, so I got a nice bulk deal on a bunch of games there. And rounding out the trip, we've got this whole pile of PlayStation 1 games, and I probably overpaid for some of these, to be honest, because they're not really expensive titles. But I just go a little bit mad when I see PlayStation 1 titles because that's the console I lost most of my games from.
Dude, that sucks.
Every gamer has this story about how they had games and either sold them or lost them at some point, and most of mine were on the PlayStation 1. So when I see PlayStation 1 titles, I almost always have to jump for them. And looking at what we got specifically, we've got Tetris Plus, which is just an updated version of Tetris, nothing too special there. Caesar's Palace, which they had marked at $20. I think this is like a $5 game, so yeah, they were way off on this one as well. Triple Play 98, which I wasn't even gonna get, but the kid was like, yeah, I'll just throw it in with everything else. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's throw in more, and I kept adding more games. It was a little bit of a mess. Area 51, which the kid was saying he's a big fan of. I haven't played this one personally, but this was actually one of the games that had better value as well. Looks like an on-the-rail shooter, and those are definitely fun. Gives you that like arcade at home sort of feeling, which is always good.
Hey, hurry up! We gotta go!
And then the last 2 here, we've got Frogger 2 and Tennis, which I added at the very last minute. He said these were his games that he uses to test PlayStations when they come in, and I was like, are you looking to sell them? I was like, I'll add $10 to the total if you throw these 2 in. So $5 each, basically, I offered him for these. And I think they're worth about $10 each, so nothing too special there, but I didn't have them and I wanted to add them to the collection. He also had a bunch of loose games there, and I don't really like to pick up loose games too often because they are a pain to piece together, but you know, I have a little spindle of loose games, and if I ever find the cases or anything for this stuff, I'll be happy to grab them. He was like, yeah, just take them then. So I was like, yeah, sure, we'll sweeten the pot a little bit. So technically 2 more games that I got added to the total pile for today. There you have it. There's our haul for today. We picked up a nice mix of video games. We got a whole bunch of PlayStation 1 stuff, some Wii, some Wii U, a bunch of Xbox 360, some PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2. Really nice mix of games. By the way, I forgot to mention my best pickup of the day, this freaking Green Lantern ring I got out of the vending machine for 50 cents. Now I'm officially a member of the Green Lantern Corps. Here we go, boys. But yeah, as I was saying, we had some really great pickups today. And one of the nice things is we got so many freaking bangers today. We got Folklore, we got Plants vs. Zombies, we got Doom, we got Resident Evil, we got a bunch of PlayStation 1 games, we got that Scarface game which has great value. We picked all these up today out on the thrifting trail, and we paid a great price for all of them. And that is the way I like to add video games to my collection. And speaking of my collection, after this massive haul today, we finally crossed the 1,200 game threshold. Let's take a look exactly where the video game collection stands as of today. Really great progress in the last 2 weeks, added almost like 100 games recently. Oh my gosh, my game collection is growing so fast. And as my game collection is growing, I want to thank you for being here as part of the Thrifting Throwdown journey. And the best way to join me on that journey is by hitting that subscribe button and becoming one of my little Dabamaniacs. You can join my tag team and stay up to date on the channel and be here for every single episode of Thrifting Throwdown. You'll see 1,000 games, 10,000 games, 100,000 games. You're going to see every single pickup and every single game that goes into my collection. And you're going to see me pick up some Green Lantern rings along the way. But yeah, we've got a great little family of people here who love thrifting and love games, so I'd love to have you along for the ride as well. And while you're here, be sure to hit that like button. It lets me know that you enjoy the video, and it lets others know that it's a video worth watching as well. Lastly, be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of these pickups you are most hyped about. Is it Folklore? Is it Resident Evil? Or one of the PlayStation 1 titles? Which of these games got you the most excited when you saw it today? Additionally, I do want to remind you, you can follow me on social media, so be sure to give me a follow at LDabsTroyero on your preferred social media site. And I haven't really mentioned it, but I do have a Patreon as well, so if you really love my content, you can drop me a few bones on Patreon and help put out more content in the future. Lastly, I do want to remind you the best thrift of the day is coming up, so stay tuned for that and you're going to know which of these games was the absolute best pickup of the day, so don't miss it. But that about wraps things up for me. It's been another successful episode of Thrifting Throwdown. Thank you again for joining me on this thrifting journey, because thrifting is way more fun with friends. But that's all for now, folks. So from the game room, this is LDabsTroyero signing out. Have a good one, everybody. Oh yeah. I found one more game mixed in. This one is definitely getting picked up. This looks cool as heck.